back to Home Crafting with Mrs. Waller. Today we're going to be making a Tin Can Alley. To make your Tin Can Alley, you're going to need some tin cans, some coloured paper and some plain paper, sticky tape and glue, scissors, a ruler, felt tip pens and a pencil. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to need to do is collect your tin cans. I'm using 10 tin cans for my tower, but it depends on how tall you want it to be. It's also a good idea to use a tin can that has a pull ring on the top. It means it's stronger and less likely to squish when it's being played with. Now, warning, tin cans can have a sharp edge, so it's a good idea to get your adults to help you by covering the sharp edge using a thick tape. I've used a gaffer tape, but possibly a masking tape would also do. That will then make it safe for you to decorate. Now, getting your coloured card or coloured paper, the first thing you'll need to do is to cover your can. To do this, put your can up to the edge of your paper. Using your pencil, measure the distance, the length of your can, all the way along. Making small marks. And then using your ruler, join your marks to make a straight line. And you cut up the line. This is one I cut out earlier, ready to go. Now, to cover your tin can, the quickest and easiest thing to do would be to use some sticky tape. So cutting a length of sticky tape, put it on the ends of your coloured paper. My sticky tape's a bit too long there, let's cut that down. There we go. Now place it on your tin and then wrap your paper all the way around. Now using your glue, you're going to want to put some glue on your paper and stick it in place. To make doubly sure it stays in place, you could always use a little bit more sticky tape to make sure it's secure. There we go, we've wrapped the can. Now we need to put our monster face on, like I've done here. To make your monster face, you'll need to cut some eyes out. Now I've decided to make a multi-eyed monster. So I'm just going to stick on some circles to make my monster's eyes. Using your plain paper. As you can see on my models, I've done lots of different types of monster faces. But you could do animal faces, or you could just decorate them using lovely designs. It's up to you. 2 more to go. And 1. And there's another one. Just pop that one down. There's my many-eyed monster. Then the next job is to draw the pupils in your eyes using a black pen. Now it's a good idea to get little glints in your eyes by leaving a small space of white in your pupil. It makes your eyes pop. and look more realistic. There we go. Now my next bit will be to use the colours to go around my pupils to give them a different eyes. I'm using 3 colours. I've got 6 eyes. I'm using 3 colours. There we go. And there's the eyes on my monster. Can you see? Now, he needs a mouth. So using a black pen this time, I'm going to draw myself a mouth on my monster. Nice wiggly mouth, and give it a colour it in. Now the design on the mouth depends on if you want to make your monster scary or happy or a little bit cheeky, but they do have different characters when you've drawn their mouths on. There we go. Now I'm going to put some teeth on him next. I've already cut some little teeth out, so using my glue I'm going to stick the teeth on. This one's got little goofy teeth, little rounded teeth, but you could make them jagged or big fangs. Or you can make a closed mouth monster and have the fangs hanging out of the closed mouth. It doesn't have to be an open mouth. One more. There we go. And there's my monster's face. Might give him a few little black eyebrows over some of his eyes, just to highlight them. There we go. And there's my can. On the backs of your cans you can add numbers for point scoring. Have a competition with your family. To knock down your tin can alley you'll need a ball or a Nerf gun. If you don't have a ball or a Nerf gun, something else you could do is make your own throwing dart. To make a throwing dart, I've used a sock. In my sock I have some rice to make a heavy weight at the end, and then just tie a knot in it. It then gives you a throwing dart. I hope you have fun playing with your tin can alleys. Have fun, keep safe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.